This is Paul, Dad, and Jesse, and we call ourselves the Neighborhoods and Farms. And this is another DIY project.
All right.
Yeah. Well, today we got our goat feeder. We was thinking about what do we wanted to do with our goat feeder because goats won't eat off the ground. And so we got some of this welded wire and 2.5 pallets. We put the 2 pallets on the back of the fence and a half here. And we got some of this welded wire. We nailed them in the bottom. And then we nailed them about 3 nails, 1, 2, and 3 on each side. And then instead of nailing the top, we put screws in it. So when we come out here to feed them, we'll just pick it up here, get some of these wires up under it, pick it up here. We can lay it out, grab some of this hay here, toss it over, get it nice and good here. Gives them some food. And just toss it back over there. And then they come eat.
There we go. It took us, what, just maybe like 5 minutes to build it?
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
We put the tin on the back to keep the wind from blowing it and everything, and blowing hay all over the place, so they'd have them just a little section just where they're feeding. Yeah, but it's definitely an easy, quick, do-it-yourself. Like, you know, we was gonna get them goats like on a weekend, and they called us on like Thursday or something. Said, well, come on, get them if we want them. So we went ahead and went and got them, and we had to come up with something real quick. And this right here is what we come up with, and then it started working out real good, so we just kept it. They seem to like it.
Yeah, they love eating out of it because they won't eat off the ground. So they'll come up here and just take it right out of our feeder here.
And one thing I do recommend on these, if you use this kind of wiring, as you can see, it's not too much. They'll nibble in there a little bit, but right in here, like I went through and cut some of it out so they can reach in there. I would recommend cutting a few more out. I would like to cut just maybe a couple more so they can actually get in there and get it, because I've been noticing they've been going on the sides and everything, can't really get to it. So that's one thing I would recommend us do, is cut some more of these notches out so they can get to it and eat. But other than that, this has been great, and it was inexpensive. Like I said, we got the pallets for free, didn't we?
Yeah.
And everything. Lumber is so high, you know, to actually build them something. I mean, it probably cost about $20 just to build them something to eat hay out of. This right here was pretty well free. $10. The tin was like $10 a sheet. We got it used. It was $10 a sheet, but it was like 20-foot tin, so that wasn't bad. So and you always got scrap wire laying around most of the time. So $10, $15 is what it costed to build this thing for goats to feed on. So, but it's definitely a pretty good do-it-yourself project. Something quick.
The lumber's getting so high, it's about too hard to do. Like this little do-yourself, we got some 3 pallets, about 4 foot in width, maybe 4 foot long, 3 foot long.
Yeah.
And wire, and put some hay in there, and it fixes itself instead of spending $30 for some wood and some wire that you might have just laying around.
Yeah, I heard that. That's one thing we've learned. Don't never throw your scrap pieces away. We've had a ton of wood, and we throw all of our scrap pieces away or whatnot, or burned it. And here we are now. We're like, man, I wish I had some scrap pieces of wood. So definitely keep your scrap pieces. They'll come in handy. But if you do that too, if you see somebody giving pallets away, grab them up. You will use them for something. If you're into this kind of stuff, you will use a pallet. Highly recommend it. All right, Paul, you ready?
Yeah, we would like for you to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so every time we post a video, it will let you know.
There we go. Thank y'all.